Dear students, we are going to discuss about the assignment one, which is a very important part of your module. So on Moodle, it is uploaded here in the topic Introduction to Ethics, Values and Standards. The first, if you go here, you will be able to see the assignment here. This is assignment one question paper. Whenever you open assignment one question paper, you will be able to see this. The first important thing, the very first important thing, what you need to note down is the date of submission. Can you please tell me what is the date of submission? When is your assignment submission?
20, yeah, 18
No.
April.
Look
18
properly. Look
April.
properly. Yes,
Yes.
the submission of your assignment is on 18th April. Okay, so then the major learning outcomes of the module. So this is also very important thing, because there are 5 learning outcomes in your module, and from these learning outcomes, what are you going to what module learning outcomes are you going to study is very important. So please look at this module learning outcomes. You can please check what are the learning outcomes. Evaluate the compliance with local and international codes of ethics, legal systems and professional regulations. So we are going to talk mostly about international code of ethics, legal systems and professional regulations. Implement strategic objectives of human resource management in construction industry. These are the two major areas of this assignment. So assignment objective is you have to develop understanding and obtain knowledge on local and international code of ethics, legal systems and professional regulations. And the most important thing is we are going to know about human resource management in construction industry. What are their strategic objectives, how they are handling construction projects in Oman. So I hope your learning outcomes and assignment objective concept is very clear to you. So now you have assignment task. First of all, your assignment is divided into 3 parts. Okay, your assignment is divided into 3 parts: task 1, task 2 and task 3. Task 1 is proposal, which is of 10 marks. Make sure how many marks are required for your task 1. Task 1 is for 10 marks, which is a proposal. Task 2 is pre-class activities. Task 2 is pre-class activities. So pre-class activities means whatever you have, what you just done some activity, right? And you have got some marks for that. So pre-class activities are required to be completed. So for this assignment, I'll give you at least 5 pre-class activities. So from each pre-class activity, I will summarize the marks and finally I'll give you for 10 marks. Then the next one is report sections. Report sections means the main report. Okay, before going to the main report, I will explain you the proposal, and I recommend you to complete your proposal today itself. We can work together. Okay, we can work together about your proposal. So like if you start working on your proposal, I'll give you feedback so that you can start working on your proposal, and you can know which what is correct and what is wrong. Then uh, can you see this? What are the tasks here? Please try to understand what are the tasks here. I'll explain one by one. First one is initial understanding of the task. So first you have to keep this heading and you have to write what are the tasks of this report. Explain initial understanding and objectives of each assignment task. An initial solution or its outline in formative state would be helpful. So why I have given you 50 marks, you have to write heading task 1. Task 1 proposal, something like that. 1 line, 2 line, what you need to write. Then task 2. pre-class activities. What you understand from pre-class activities, write 2 or 3 lines. Then task 3. This is a very important task. You have to keep heading report sections and you have to mention all the headings. If you want to understand the report sections well, I recommend you to go to the last report sections. Introduction, local international codes of ethics. You can write the marks also. Legal systems, keep headings, but marks will not be given for keeping headings. You have to put heading and write 2 lines what you understand from that. Don't copy paste this. You are not allowed to copy paste this. In your own writing, in your own understanding, in your own words, you have to write what is required to be written by a student in the introduction. Don't tell me what to write. You write what you understand. Try to understand. Now keep second heading, local and international code of ethics. You read this paragraph and go to the marking criteria and read what is given here. So from this you will understand something. I want to know what student understood from this. I want to know what student understood from this. So this is all your understanding. So the initial tasks, the first 50 marks, you have to write your understanding. Okay, then it is the remaining is simple. Timeline and work breakdown. You know the time plan. You have to divide your activities of the assignment into various categories. Like you have to divide it into various categories, such as like understanding of the assignment, start writing the proposal, complete proposal, take feedback of the faculty, submit proposal, check feedback of the proposal, then complete MOOC course. In between you can write, because you started already MOOC course, complete the required MOOC course for the assignment 1. Then whatever the task, you can again subdivide the tasks. Local international codes, there will be two things. One is this, second is this. Okay, for this you can write it as an one activity. So however, starting from today, you have to write up to 18th April. So when it is 18th April, don't keep up to 18th April, keep up to 15th April and divide your activities. I think you are all aware of writing time plan. Then the 20 marks for resources. What resources you require? Okay, one resource is MOOC course. You know about the MOOC course. Meanwhile, you can search some websites of the assignment, just random websites of the assignment, which website you are going to use, or the textbooks. What are the textbooks you require? What are the library resources you require? What are, if you find any journals related to this, you can mention the journals. I will provide you some details and you can search. Generally you provide these are the required for your assignment task. Like textbooks, you can keep heading reference books. You can write the details of the textbook in CU Harvard referencing style, and try to search some websites about professional ethics, some official websites like RICS, CIOB, some official websites. If you find any journals on professional ethics, search about the topics, or any videos or any learning materials, whatever you feel this assignment requires these resources, then you add all in this. Okay, then coming to task, the main task. Okay, you have to select a case study. You have to select a case study, or you can select any organization. You can select any professional body like CIOB, RICS, Institute of Engineers, any professional body, or simply you can select a construction company. You can select a construction company. This is very simple. You can select any construction company and you have to meet them online, or you can call them or make an interview. You have to understand. You have to ask them what are codes of ethics of the construction company. Please try to understand. I'm explaining you the task. When you decide the construction company or any professional body, what are their codes of ethics? You can write some information about that. What are their legal systems? If you ask them, they will tell you what are their legal systems, what are their professional regulations. Okay. The same way, the same construction company, you can meet HR, human resource management, or another company which you can meet HR. So you have to understand about human resource management and human resource development. So what are their strategies, what are their objectives and all, you have to understand. While discussing about our regular classes, I will explain you about these topics. You have to make a note, and whenever you get to that company, you have to understand them. Okay, to complete your assignment, you have to investigate on various codes of ethics being implemented in Oman construction industry. You have to investigate on legal systems, professional regulations, and you have to collect information through official authorized websites. You have to use textbooks and e-library resources, or you can contact any construction industries or professional bodies in Oman. The most important thing, by the time you have already completed, that's the reason I first 2 weeks I recommended you people to complete your MOOC course. One short line MOOC course should be completed. So now you entered into report sections. Please put more concentration while I'm explaining you the report sections. Introduction is very simple. It's only 150 words. Don't write more words. 150 to 200 words is good enough. Okay, only 2-3 lines. Explain what is this assignment, what is this assignment is about, what are we majorly focusing on this. So just write this. Then you have to start writing about ethical principles. Okay, this is one information you have to provide. Ethical principles with citations. Human resource management with citations. Only two topics you have to write. You have to introduce ethical principles with citations. You have to introduce human resource management with citations. I hope it is clear. Then local and international codes of ethics. Local and international codes of ethics. Here, actually, if you see the documents uploaded on the Moodle, I have already given you some information. I'll just open the Moodle for you so that you will understand much better. This will also helpful for you. If you open the professional ethics module, if you go to today's topic, introduction to ethics, I have already uploaded some documents. These documents will also help you for the assignments. What are we talking? We are talking about international codes of ethics. If you see the second document is about international ethics standards. So this will also help you to write some information about international ethics standards. Okay, then stand about the company, whatever the company you have selected, you have to write about those company. Don't explain what are international standards, what are international codes of ethics and all. So you have selected one company, construction company. So what local and international codes they are following, so you have to collect information from them, how they are following local and international codes of ethics and all. So student must identify ethics, values, standards of a particular organization. So if you go on their website, or if you ask them, they will give you what are their ethics, what are their values. There will be some statements. You can mention those statements with citations. You have to provide detailed information about the case study, which organization you are collecting about, some information about the construction company. You have to provide a discussion on ethical principles and international code of ethics, how important they are, you have to mention. See, don't expect that you will understand 100% of the assignment from this video. No, you will understand later step by step. When I am teaching you this topic, I will tell you what areas you need to concentrate for your assignment. Then legal systems and professional regulations, it is also the same. Everything is related about your construction company. What company you select, you have to talk about their legal systems, their professional regulations. Okay, after that you have to provide some discussion on how important is the code of ethics, code of conduct, professional regulations for the benefit of the stakeholders. Then this is very important. Human resource management in construction industry. Human resource management in construction industry. So what is the role of human resource management in construction industry? What are they doing in the construction industry? So all these things you need to mention. Okay, then conclusion. So I made it simple. I think I have shifted your MOOC course to assignment 2. I will check and I will let you know whether you have to put the information here in the assignment 1 or here in the assignment 2. I will reconfirm you once again. After the conclusion, you have to use references. Okay. So this is all other rules and regulations of academic integrity violations, which we have already discussed on MIG. I recommend students to follow this very strictly. Okay, you have to follow this very strictly. Human resource management in construction industry, legal systems and all. Okay, so once you go through this video, you will understand some concept. After that, then we can discuss more in the class to clarify your questions. Okay, thank you.